I'm Benjamin Claudio.
And I'm Abby Larson, and this is Amtgard 101. Amtgard is an international system of LARP, which stands for Live Action Roleplay. In-game, I'm known as Ace, the Enchantress, the Outfitter, of the Barony of Anwin of the mighty Kingdom of Goldenvale.
I'm known as Chieftain Elgoth Longshaft, sure shot, just a tip, the gift that keeps on giving of the Barony of Anwin of the mighty Kingdom of Goldenvale. Today we'll be showing you how to make a short sword. To start, you need a core. This particular core is a golf shaft. At the bottom, you'll find the pommel. The pommel is a safety precaution so that the shaft doesn't hit you. Next, we'll attach some foam. This will form the strike legal portion of the sword. This is attached to the core using a taping method called torque wrapping, which spins the tape around the foam and onto the shaft itself. What this does is prevents twisting and turning later on. Next, we'll be applying the tip. The tip is applied, well, at the tip of the sword and with tape. After that's done, you apply the cloth cover, or in this case, a sock. After that's applied and taped down, the finished product looks something like this.
A short sword is the most common weapon used in Amtgard, and it's also the one that most beginners would be taught with.
Today we'll be showing you a demonstration on how to use one. Amtgard uses a wounding system. For example, a legal shot would be the shoulder, the torso, the arms, or the legs. Illegal shots include the head, the neck, and the feet on the ground.
An easy way to remember the wound system in Amtgard is to think of a Barbie doll, and if you took off all its limbs, what you have left is the torso. Any shot that would land on the torso is a mortal wound, or it would kill you. When you have a shot to the limbs, it takes 2 to kill you, so 2 arms, 2 legs, or an arm and a leg.
An example of this is if I hit Abby in the leg.
Usually, people go down on their knees to indicate that they've lost their leg.
And then another hit to the arm.
And now I'm dead.
Amtgard doesn't only use short swords though. We have a whole array of weaponry.
They vary in length from 10 inches to all the way up to 9 feet sometimes. A dagger is from 10 to 18 inches. A short sword is from 18 to 36 inches. A long sword is from 36 to 48 inches, and anything greater than 48 inches is a great weapon, like the polearm that Ben has.
That's pretty great. We also have range weaponry. That includes bows, crossbows, javelins, throwies, and magic balls.
This is a javelin, and this is a throwie, which is generally the equivalent of a throwing knife or throwing axe.
Next, we'll be doing a magic demonstration.
Magic in Amtgard takes 2 forms. It has spell balls, which are these round balls that you say an incantation to activate and then throw at someone, or verbal magic, where you say an incantation at someone who's within your range, usually 20 or 50 feet. For example, if I were to cast a spell at Ben, I would say, "Ben, I command thee to stop, I command thee to stop, I command thee to stop." And Ben is stopped, which means he can't move his feet. This is what we call a state. States in Amtgard are used in the portion of the game that we call battle games, which we all have a class, which are similar to the class system in Dungeons & Dragons or other video games, such as warrior or barbarian or druid or wizard, where you get different abilities depending on what class you are. And then we play games like Capture the Flag.
Or Team Deathmatch.
Or Team Deathmatch.
Other important stuff in Amtgard includes garb. Garb is clothing that you wear. For example, I wear a green tunic along with a leather jerkin.
My garb I bought at the Renaissance Fair, and it's a bodice and skirts and my belt. And the shirt that I made. That's my favorite part of Amtgard. I like making garb for people and making garb for myself. Like this Viking hood that I wear when I'm fighting.
Amtgard uses a reward system so that people feel like they have growth within the game. It's really awesome, honestly, to see people just grow not only as a good player, but as friends.
Amtgard as an organization is something that's had a really big impact on my life in just the year and a half that I've been playing. It's really, really cool because it's not just a focus on fighting with swords and learning how to get better at that, which is still something that's really cool within the game. There's more to it too. There's a big focus on leadership and service and crafting, which is the part of the game that I'm in it for.
I held an officer position on campus known as the Champion. The Champion is in charge of recruitment and just running the battle games on field.
Here in the Barony of Anwin, which is our Fredonia chapter of Amtgard, we meet on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights for craft nights, and on Saturdays at 1 or Mondays at 4:30 for field. All of our meetings are announced on our Facebook page, the Barony of Anwin.
We'll see you there.